One of the big parts of the protests in the 1960s and 70s here in the US was the anti-war movement. And it was largely driven by the left. You were a lefty if you were anti-war. But now our lefty news organizations don't seem to much care about our wars at all, which, by the way, rage more than ever. Take the case of MSNBC. There's no doubt they're considered lefties. They're resistance champions. They embrace the Democratic Party on the reg. Now, of course, they do some balanced content. They do show some other sides, but largely they lean left. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, I'm just saying it is. To the point where they ran no fewer than 450 segments on Stormy Daniels over the past year. I mean, there's just not that much to her story. She's a porn star who boffed a billionaire and is now cashing in. How they could make over 450 segments on her in just a year's time is beyond me. But it just shows how lefty they are, because Stormy is currently a hero to many on the left. So they made hundreds of reports about her over the past year, but guess how many they made about the US's involvement in the war on Yemen? 0. Zilch. Nada. Not one mention of our country's role in this heinous war, which has killed more than 15,000 people and resulted in over 1 million cases of cholera. 15,000 people dead, and over 1 million of them with a disease that can cause death within hours if it goes untreated. And the US is providing intelligence, military hardware, and other support to the Saudis who are waging this brutal war. And this year, the New York Times even reported that we're sending in actual troops. But no one seemed to care, especially not MSNBC, who again has done 0 reports on our involvement there. Now, my theory is that the reason the left doesn't care anymore about our wars is because there's no draft forcing our brothers and sons to go to Vietnam or other places. Now we just fight wars with drones from far away and behind computers, so our wars are much less real to people, both on the right and left. And Obama was so great at selling our warring ways to people with his slick smile and fancy riders. So the left just kind of forgot how we are the most warring country on the planet. They forgot how much they hate the war. The unfortunate thing is, it's up to MSNBC and the rest of the media to remind everyone about that. But apparently, they'd rather talk about porn stars. I don't care if you lean right or left, you have to admit that's pretty messed up. And we've come a long way in our views toward war since the 70s.